Okay, talk about Stronghold Joe in Vietnam.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're supposed to talk about Vietnam.
I don't know a lot about it.
The war?
Yeah, I know. All I know about it is I was in high school.
Okay, talk about the Ho Dung Valley.
I don't know no Ho Dung Valley.
Talk about the Battle of Way City.
I don't know these things.
Talk about the Tet Offensive.
I heard of that, but I don't know what it is.
The Ho Chi Minh Trail?
I know what the Ho Chi Minh Trail was.
What is it?
It was a road. It was named after Ho Chi Minh.
It was not exactly a road. It was basically a pathway through the jungle.
Right. So, yeah, they named it after Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh.
Remember they called him Uncle Ho?
My viewpoint of the Vietnam War is I was the kid with the army jacket that you got at the army surplus store with the black armband.
You sit up?
And I was against the war because by that time we'd been there for God, I don't know how many years. And
what year was this?
well, 69, 70. And I was sick to death of seeing the plaque that we had in the front of our school. Went to a high school that had like over 4,000 kids. And I mean, shit, the thing was over half full of names of guys that had been killed since they got drafted as soon as they got out of high school. You know, and it was sad, you know. I don't know how many that was. I didn't sit there and count them all.
Well, talk about this bow down to the Axeman.
Who's the Axeman?
This, you know, the Taxman.
Oh, the Axeman. I'm
the Axeman. You know where they get Doomsday from? Yeah, explain where the word Doomsday came from.
I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, you do. Do you remember about the English?
Oh, Doomsday was when your taxes were due.
Remember what day of the week that was?
No.
It was Sunday.
And
because that's when they would be at church and they wouldn't be working in the fields.
Yeah.
And then that's when they come and take your cows and your chickens and shit.
Anything else they go mind to take.
Yeah, including their women. Sounds nice, huh? That's called a feudal system. Oh, did you know that over there in Pana that they had feudalism? In the 1920s?
No.
They did. They had a duke. I ain't kidding ya. They had the Duke of Pana, and the guy had a militia, and the government sent the cavalry to kill his ass. I am not fucking making that up. It was in the 20s, Mom. And talk about Pana with the Nazis and shit. Like, they got a long history of Confederate shit, don't they?
Yeah.
They were loyal to the Confederates, they had slavery, they were a sundown town, they had feudalism, they rebelled against the government in the 20s, they were involved in the mine wars in Illinois in the 20s. They had the nigger don't let the sun go down on your head sign. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They are the headquarters for the skinheads. Sounds like a great place to live, Mom, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like a wonderful place. And they're just like, what, 10 miles from here?
No,
they're not far.
It's about 25 to 30.
But they're not that far from there, though.
They're the opposite of Springfield.
Yeah, Springfield is prosperous. Pana's destroyed.
But
talk about how people are like in Pana.
They're pretty dumb. They're
eyes open.
They're all kind of interbred.
Inbred?
Yeah. They've got a Catholic school there.
You're joking.
No.
That's surprising. Was it get firebombed and they get threats?
No.
Oh, that's surprising.
But the other religions in the town don't like Catholics. And
yeah, what's new?
They got a nice park there.
Remember what Bonnie said when she went there? About how she was at some diner there and she just had to get away from there. From the conversations that the people were talking about, oh, them damn niggers. How they were talking about killing Obama and stuff. And I told her to get used to it because that's all I hear around here in this town. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Obama's black. Yeah, no shit.
Oh, no, they don't.
Why did you vote for him? I didn't know he was black. I thought he was Muslim.
Muslim. So you want to vote for a Muslim?
But yeah, it doesn't even make sense, does it?
No, it
Oh, do
doesn't.
you remember the Portuguese towers? Explain that. Tell the viewers what that is.
A couple old people here in this town called the towers in New York. They called them the Portuguese towers, and I don't know where the hell they got that. And they thought,
And they were blaming Obama for it?
yeah, I think they had Osama and Obama.
Oh
mixed
yeah,
up,
there's been people that have done that before.
you know, and because they thought the president was like a terrorist or something.
Talk
Yeah.
about Saint Megalore Mitsubi.
Yeah, what is that?
That means terror on every side, remember?
Where does he get that? That ain't in the Bible. Saint Megalore meets to be. Saint Megalore meets to be. He's terror on every side.
Do you remember that he said America's a giant stinky trash can full of poop? From sea to shining sea. Do you remember that?
He's such a patriotic and loving man.
Yeah.
What a
Fred,
difference
where
he's
Fred
made.
Phelps, Westboro Baptist Church,
Yeah.
Topeka, Kansas. Yeah. Talk about that one church guy here who says the Bible is a work of fiction. And he goes by the Book of Mormon, but he's really a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, that Baptist dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The church says First Baptist.
What a load.
And the guy says that he doesn't use the Bible. He believes in
Yeah, he told me that. Talk about the priest here who said on the phone to me that he's an atheist.
The priest said he's an atheist. He says he's a counselor. That's all. He's just a counselor.
He smokes a cigarette and drinks a scotch, right?
Probably.
Talk about all these guys driving around town pointing guns at people.
Yeah, what's that all about?
I've had that. Kathy's had that. What's
Why
all that about?
are they doing this?
I don't know. The cops are onto it, though. I told Kathy about the drug dealing that's been going on outside their business.
Yeah.
You know, and she said that they've been seeing some rather sketchy people around town. Remember Lorelai was saying that?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Talk about that.
Well, yeah. I've seen people, a couple of guys, but they look like they're gang guys. You know. They're not people from here.
From the prison when they got let out. Remember Steve was that way?
Yeah.
He's from Cabrini Green, south side of Chicago. You do realize, Mom, that we are the only people from Taylorville who make YouTube videos? We're the only YouTubers in Taylorville.
That's weird.
Why don't you say something about that?
Why don't they?
Edinburgh only has one, and it was Alex. But of course, he's dead now.
Yeah.
Go figure, right?
Well, I don't know why people don't make them. They're fun to make. Doesn't take any brains to make a video.
But it's from the devil and Obama.
No, it would be your video. It'd be for
No,
you.
it's Satan. Satan.
Um,
Yeah, do you remember we did the Shaitan Zulu stuff? Shaitan Zulu! Shaitan Zulu! Do you remember that Anton LaVey video? He did that?
too weird.
Say something about Satanism.
Ugh.
I remember I showed you on the news that they got those coloring books in Florida of Satan.
Yeah, nice.
And they're at the schools and they got Satan books. Church of Satan stuff.
But how can they do that? Okay.
Because they have religious freedom in Florida, Mom.
Yeah, okay, but do you see?
They are the only state, Mom. Florida is the only state in the entire country that has recognized them as a religion.
Asher, do you see the churches putting coloring books in the school?
Oh, no, I don't. That's what I don't understand. Why are they allowing Satan shit? They're allowing Anton LaVey, Church of Satan, but they're not allowing the
Yeah.
Methodists or anybody else.
Mommy didn't buy oatmeal. Johnny's mad. Put a hex on her.
Yeah, it actually says that. The Satanic Bible, it says, hate your enemy with a full heart. If your enemy smite you on one cheek, bash him on the other.
Oh, nice.
You know, it also says, I gaze into the eyes of your fearsome Jehovah. I pluck him by the beard, I uplift a broad axe, to split open his worm-eaten skull. Behold, the true prince of evil. I remember that shit, man. Like, what is it? Paradise Lost? John Milton, what is it? Hang on, we'll be back with that. Hang on a minute.